from his earlier comments opposing it. The national media should give Americans the facts, not just present the Democrats' point of view.
For what purpose, the gentleman from D.C. seek recognition?
Permission to address the House for 1 minute and to revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection, gentlewoman from D.C. is recognized for 1 minute to address the House.
We've had to come to this floor, Mr. Speaker, to speak about the folks who drove this economy into the ground and just how bad it was. But there is good news to raise the spirits of the American people coming from the Labor Department and from analysts. We know that the economy has turned around, but until the job market turned around, nobody wanted to hear it. Now analysts tell us so has the job market. All expected unemployment to plummet, go down further, ratcheted up. The numbers to ratchet it up during February because of the bad weather, including crippling snowstorms. Instead, it stood steady, too high at over 9%, but it showed confidence in the economy that so many employers stopped laying off people and kept people on. The biggest losses were where you might have expected, in construction, because of all the bad weather and the snowstorms. The best signs that employers are feeling more confidence is that they're getting their feet wet with many new temporary employees brought on, which is always the first sign that they're ready to bring on people full-time and permanently. And the best sign may be the 2.7 million job openings. Now we have a mismatch. Thank goodness for the stimulus that went to community colleges to help us cure that mismatch.
For what purpose, the gentleman from Louisiana seek recognition? Without objection, gentleman from Louisiana is recognized for 1 minute to address the House.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to commemorate a solemn occasion. 1 year ago, President Obama issued an executive order allowing for taxpayer dollars to incentivize the destruction of human life through the use of embryonic stem cells. As a physician, a father, and a grandfather, I know that all human life is precious and begins at the moment of conception. And it is paramount that we continue to seek better medical treatments and cures for diseases. Yet, I also believe that our research and decisions must be life-affirming. Lives can be saved through techniques for creating embryonic-like cells from adult cells, making it unnecessary to destroy embryos. Over 73 different diseases so far have been treated with adult or cord blood stem cells, including type 1 diabetes and heart disease. I call upon the President to reverse this order and acknowledge that research that is both morally controversial and out of date does not need to be subsidized by the American taxpayer. I yield back.
For what purpose, the gentlewoman from California seeks recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I wish to address the House for 1 minute, revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection, gentlewoman from California is recognized for 1 minute to address the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to recognize National Women's History Month and to honor a small business owner from Orange County, Sylvia Ichar, publisher of Para Todos magazine. Sylvia exemplifies the principles of this month through her magazine, which showcases the work of the arts, business, community service, and politics. As a small business advocate and entrepreneur, she has demonstrated leadership in communicating the importance of women-owned and minority-owned businesses, in particular in the growing Hispanic business sector. She has received numerous business awards, including the Small Business Administration's Award of 2009 for Small Business Journalist of the Year. And she has also served as a board member for various Hispanic business organizations, including the California and the Orange County Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, the Latin Business Association, and the National Latina Business Women Association. I'm very proud of Sylvia's achievement and her small business advocacy. And I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and with that, I yield back the balance of my time.
For what purpose, the gentleman from Tennessee seek recognition?
Address the House for 1 minute.
Without objection, gentleman from Tennessee is recognized for 1 minute to address the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yesterday, President Obama spoke about health care. He said, if not now, when? And if not us, who? President Obama was correct. He knew that the duty and the obligations of this House are to pass momentous legislation to help the American people. It's engraved above the Speaker's right.